You know what? I'm going to try it on Adobe Audition now. That's where I really should be doing this podcast, huh? But it's easier to upload it from Spreaker. Man, I think I need to start. I actually started the second channel. I'm pretty happy about that one. I don't. It's in the work, but it's something up instead of me just saying, yeah, I'm a god. I'm a god. That's what I said. I'm a god. Instead of saying I'm gonna do it, I just did it. But the channel will be fine-tuned in the future, for sure. But I did put up the first episode already. So, with that being stated, what's the fuck's up, universe? I really should be on. I got this mic and I don't even be using it. Hold on, let me see. I'll do it on both. This is not dead silence. I mean, this is silence, but I'm just... okay, I'm going to hook up this mic. And then start the podcast on both of them and see how it works out. Because who knows, I might end up spitting a freestyle or some shit like that. Alright. I got this nice blunt rolled up. It's Friday, nigga. I don't have to work tomorrow. Yeah, I know, right? But it's that poor man shit. Here's the thing. What I mean by that is the poor man shit is like multi-track. New multi-track session. Go to... It doesn't even have podcast. File open. Nope. It's supposed to be. Hold on. No, I ain't tripping. Close. Alright. Anyway, I was going to do some comedy today. They got this new mic, but I was trying to complete this. Yeah, it doesn't have podcast format. Hold on. Let me motherfucking restart this shit. Anyway, I may not know who you are, but I can kind of tell what, a lot of people are just internet opinions. They just regurgitate shit that they see or hear, but they don't really form opinions about it. And when you ask them why, they give you these bullshit, superficial answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ask somebody, why is abortion wrong? Anybody. And they'd be like, you'd be like, why is abortion wrong? Well, it's just wrong. You're not supposed to be killing. And babies are a part of life. Okay? But under the circumstances, whatever the mother really doesn't, circumstances. Shit just comes out of their mouth. Doesn't even make fucking sense. Or you ever hear somebody that say violence is wrong? Like, I was in high school when I had this debate with this one dude. He was like, violence is wrong, or killing. I think it was either killing is wrong or violence is wrong. Or violence doesn't solve anything. And I was like, man, that's the stupidest philosophy I've ever fucking heard in my life. Violence doesn't solve anything. Yeah, okay. But if you ask somebody that question. It's just a bunch of regurgitated shit that people told them, and then, they don't think to question why. And in the moment they have a slight, okay, well, I don't really think this way, they're afraid to get judged, so they correct their opinion. That's some tool shit. So, I don't really know you, right? But, I can, for the most part, or I feel like I can kind of tell what your daily life is, when you talk. It's like, man, I know you're going to go home and just watch fucking YouTube and play video games. Think because you got a job. Man, I keep saying the same shit. What the fuck's up in the universe? This one dude, I went over to his crib and he was like, man, I can't get this shit to work. I can't get this shit to work. I can't get this shit to work. And I was like, I went over there and moved one button. Shit started working. And I was like, let me know if it breaks again. I didn't actually show him how to do it, though. I kind of just hit a button and then poof, shit started working. Dennis, let's see, open site. Daughter of Red Sox great Dennis Eckersley left newborn baby freezing in the woods. What the fuck? I'm still recording? Am I still recording? If I'm not recording, I'm cutting this shit off. Alright, I'm still recording. Alright. Is facing felony charge of reckless conduct after newborn was found unclothed and freezing in an 18-degree weather in a dark. This baby gonna have abandonment issues like a motherfucker. The fuck? This baby gonna have abandonment issues like a motherfucker. You gonna tell this kid some shit? He gonna be like, yeah, I don't believe that shit. Deep down, and that baby's forming self-conscious, he's gonna know that, or feel cold, not just on the inside, but on the outside too. I mean, not just on the outside, but on the inside too, and definitely on the inside, because the baby could have caught hypothermia. That shit crazy. Like, where your kid at? Bitch, you was pregnant. Where your kid at? What the fuck you mean you don't know? You know what? I was thinking, I ain't the best martial artist, right? And I've had some questions get answered actually about my where I would be in martial arts, right? If certain things were to happen. I've had some questions, and those answers have actually been, or I've actually had my answer, right? I've actually gotten my answer. And I'm getting hungry. But, so with that being stated, like, there's always a bigger, badder motherfucker, right? This has always been stated. But with, and I train martial arts, and one day I desire to be the baddest motherfucker, right? But in that, I was thinking that, I've been training for like 2.5 years now, right? And every fucking time I turn on the fucking camera to record myself doing martial arts, I always fail miserably. Like, what the fuck? I always fail miserably. The last time I put the camera on me was like, I was helping this dude get ready for his flyweight amateur title, right? And I put the fucking camera on, and I did okay the first couple rounds. No, I did shitty the first couple rounds, actually, because I knew that I was going to throw up. That was the thing. I knew I was going to, because I was like, dude, I ate. And I was like, I can set a certain pace. You know what I'm saying? I can set a certain pace. Like, okay, so they do 6 5-minute rounds sometimes, right? Nigga, I'm only good for like 4. If you take me down, gas tank out right there. Gas tank. Completely poofed. Like I got the stand-up gas tank, right? With that being, so I went to go train, and I end up it was 3 3-minute rounds, right? No, it was 2. No, okay, I'm sorry. Let me get my head together. So I got through the first 3 minutes, and then the second 3 minutes, the second round, like I got to 5 minutes I got to 3 minutes I got to 2 minutes and like 55 seconds. It was something like that. So I got to 5 minutes and 55 seconds. And then I got in the ring again, but I stopped at 5 minutes. I mean, at 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So 5 minutes and 55 seconds altogether, right? I stopped and then started throwing up. Then came back and sparred for like, what was it? 1 round. I think I got like 2 rounds in after that, or a round and a half. Threw up again. And then Mr. UB's tripod, or Miss UB's tripod, however you want to look at it. The tripod that I had, my assistant tripod, that's actually like work equipment. That shit got destroyed. I was not so happy with that, but then I got taken out to eat, and if I would have known that, I would have just asked him for the $23 for my tripod. I can eat 1 burger. You know what I'm saying? I can eat 1 burger. I can eat 1 burger. But I can have a tripod for a long time. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Shit popping. Look at it. So, but every time I get caught on camera sparring, I never live up to the potential. So with that being stated, no more catching me on camera sparring. I always fail. Now, I don't really fuck with leg locks. I've said that before, and I have no shame about that. I don't give a fuck. It's my leg. You're not locking it up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's not done. But I remember this one dude I did jujitsu with, and I would, for the most part, get the better of them. I'm not better than anybody. I would get the better of them. And the one time he gets me, the one fucking time, he gets me with something. Oh, the camera was on me. I was like, you got that on camera? Delete that shit. Nah, I didn't say that. I was just kidding. I don't really care. I don't care like that. But, you know, but I was like, man, the one time he catches me on camera like a motherfucker. Good job, man. Good job. I was just like, and then I knocked down this one dude on camera, and let's just say that he only played he put the snippet where I fucking ended up like throwing up. But I knocked him down on his own camera, and even the girl went, oh. And motherfucking just caught me. He just wanted to post the part where I'm throwing up at the end. I was like, you nigga, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. I found him on Instagram. I didn't say anything. I just let him make it. We know the truth. We know the truth. Doctored that video. My thing is if he keeps the whole video, that's one thing. But if he deletes half of that video, he'll never really grow. Well, I mean, I don't know. You know, that'll always be part of his ego, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But that's on him. What else is going on in the news? They said something about... I heard that there was the MK Ultra program, and there were portals coming through. They opened a portal and a beast came through. Is that what Doom is? Because remember in Doom, they was fucking with all that time travel shit and all that human teleportation shit. And then remember, spoiler alert, at the end of Doom 2, what happened? That shit was scary. Shit's kind of scary, I ain't even gonna lie. But how you leave your baby in the trash can? Well, I mean, not like that. I mean, she left the baby in the woods. Just came back. Just came back. Nigga, where your baby at? Hold on, let me read more into this. Like giving birth to a baby in a tent. So she was going into labor. She said, "Ah, ah." And then she knew that. Is it true that in certain states you can leave like babies on the steps? You can leave like babies on the steps or some shit like that, and at the fire department. Or at the police station or some shit. Cause like, I would definitely do that shit. Like, fuck that abortion. Leave a baby on the front porch. What happens if you find a baby on your front porch? What do you do? Like, what happens if you pretend like you don't see this baby? You be like, cause like, I don't care. Like, I'll call the police and get the baby up off my step. But I don't want to talk to the police or no shit like that. You're going to make me regret doing nice shit. Because I got to give a statement and a witness testimony over some fucking now bastard kid. I've been having the farts. Uh-oh. So I just rolled a nice fat blunt. Nice stunt. We can get high to the sky. About to get my eat on. Here's my thing. How you gonna walk up to a motherfucker that you got beef with and then say, hey man, if you don't shake my hand right now, then we gotta fight? What kind of shit is that? You don't want to fight, but he's saying because he's got beef with you, if you don't shake his hand, you gotta fight. What the fuck would you do? Seriously, what the fuck would you do? If you're in a state where you gotta stand your ground law, what the fuck would you do? That's all I'm gonna say. Some nigga that you got beef with comes up to you and says, hey man, if you don't shake my hand right now, we're gonna have to box. And if you don't shake my hand right now, we're gonna have to box, or I'm gonna be in your face every day. I'm not gonna go nowhere. What the fuck would you do? What the fuck would you do? You'd call the police, right? Or. That's all I'm gonna say. 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 Somebody walk up to you, you got beef with them, and they walk up to you and they try to bury the hatchet. And then you say, man, nah, I'm not finna do all that, right? Because I don't have to. It's a free fucking country. I don't have to shake your hand, regardless of if you're nice to me or you're a complete douchebag, right? Right? Okay. So then, I don't want to shake your hand, and you say if I don't shake your hand, we're going to have to box. And if we don't box right now, we're going to have to box later. Or we're going to always have to keep boxing. What kind of shit is that? Who the fuck do you think you are? You know what I'm saying? What would you do in a situation like that? What would you do in a situation like that? Oh, please don't let me have canceled the podcast. Still recording? Alright, cool. I be feeling like this shit kind of iffy. You know? That's some, what's that? That's that Stockholm's, what's that? Hey, if I beat you up. No, what is it? What is it? If we can be friends, but I gotta kick your ass first. You get what I'm saying? It's right in the realms of that. Am I wrong to assume that? You get what I'm saying? You can't say that shit to people and then expect them to be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of delusional world people live in where people get these, what's that shit called? Sense of entitlements, or they think they got a certain reputation about them that everybody's gonna fall in line with what the fuck you say. Let me tell you something. Don't argue with people on the internet. Okay? Don't get your opinions from people you don't fucking know. Okay? Because that's where that stems from, that sense of entitlement. Internet opinions and never really getting punched in the face. This whole world is full of entitlement. Did you see that one black man? Not that black man. That one white man in the video. He walked up to that black girl and smacked her. And she hauled off and knocked him across the fucking concrete. The cement. She knocked him she knocked him a few feet. And that man probably thought, God knows he looked like a fucking racist from the get-go. Imagine how many black women he did that to in the fucking 19 whatever. You know what I'm saying? And got away with it. This is a new era, son. You know what I'm saying? And he smacked that black woman. That woman went. And then turned around. The disrespect. You knew that was the entitlement that came from that shit. The entitlement that came from that smack. I'm going to walk back to my car now. Oh my goodness, was so disgusting. But the satisfactory when this woman fucking hauled off and smacked this old fucking white man. And it's not the fact. It should be any person that does some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not being, I'm not being racist. I'm just saying this person got what they had coming to them. Because that man he's never had his ass kicked. Okay? He's never had his ass kicked. Okay? But the fact that it's a white man and a black woman, I'm taking it there. I'm just saying he's probably, because anybody that does that to anybody deserves to get beat the fuck up. You're going to smack somebody and then try to walk away like you the cool guy. I can only imagine him going home and going, man, I can't believe she fucking did that. Man, I don't know what got into her. Can you imagine that? There's people out there that do shit like that. They get their ass kicked. And then go, oh, man, I can't believe this motherfucking person punched me in my face. That person told you to leave them alone multiple fucking times. And you still decided that, for whatever reason, nobody was going to do shit to you. That's kind of crazy. People really walk around and think that people aren't going to do shit to them because of, one, they either think they're a badass motherfucker, which that's the worst right there. People that think that they aren't going to get beat up because they're just this bad motherfucker. Or the people that just think because they're nice and they're walking down the street that somebody won't jump out and beat them up. Or that, you know what I'm saying? The old cliche sticks. Good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people. Right? But how would you feel if somebody, like, I'm serious, I had this situation, how would you feel if somebody walked up to you and said, hey man, you need to shake my hand right now or we're gonna fight? And I say no, and he goes, alright, well, if you don't fight, then I'm gonna be in your face every day trying to fight you. What the fuck? Hold on, let me see. Man, I add a little pizza to that. I mean, a little shrimp to that, man. That shit good. Is that an apple? Oh, you sleep. Don't let that go to waste. Somebody like, you know, people really be thinking that. I think people think that when they say an opinion about somebody, that they have control over them to a certain degree, and that they got them in check, and that person actually cares what they think. I had somebody like recently kind of lead me on to a certain degree, and I didn't like it, so fucking block that person, right? Fucking block that person. This person, she kind of flirts back now. Like, so the whole situation was like, oh, well, I kind of was led to believe that she kind of wanted to hang out with me. Either whether to get to do some content or to, you know, have adult relations with our pants down. And, and, you know, so I sent her, I forgot what I sent, but I waited a few hours. She left me on red, and I was like, she belongs to the streets, which really, truly, I should have waited a day. But I waited a few hours, and I was like, I guess not. She replied back. I didn't really say nothing for a couple days, and then, you know, I was like, hey, I thought you was kind of flirting. She was like, that's what you call flirting? So I kind of left her alone, and I blocked her. Now, I got nothing against her. I still say what's up. I got to block her first. Be respectful. I still see her. I say what's up, right? She tried flirting with me heavily one time, and I legit rejected her. Like, this time, it was like legit, like flirting. And I was like, oh no, this done third. I gave her like the finger. She blew me a kiss. That type of shit. Or she blew me a kiss. I gave her the finger. But she thought I was kidding, though. I mean, I'm kind of kidding, not kidding. But anyway, so I saw her a couple days ago, and she said, hey, how are you? I said, you don't give a fuck, don't ask. And she goes, you're so immature. I said, say what? She said, you're so immature. I said, I don't give a fuck. No, I didn't say I didn't give a fuck. I said, so. I said, so? That shit doesn't matter what you think. I said, I don't really care what you think about me. Or your opinions of me don't matter. Especially since I tried to get at you already. Why the fuck do I care now? But how is somebody, and that's just you know, the whole shake my hand shit. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a whole backstory to that. But I finally have a gym story now. I'm a gym story now. I'm a legit gym story now. I'm one of those gym stories. I'll be hosting classes pretty soon. New martial arts. I'll get whipped or whipped ass. That's gonna be the school. That's gonna be the school. This one dude wanted to hang out, and I was like, I don't think I'm better than you, bro, but we got too comfortable being mediocre, bro. I don't think I'm better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can do what I'm doing. I'm not a better person. Well, I mean, you could be a better person than somebody, right? But we're equal is what I'm saying. I'm equal to you. You're equal to me. I treat you with respect. You treat me with respect. I don't look down on you because of what I'm doing or what I got. You know what I'm saying? That's not the goal. Where was I going with this? Forgot. Oh. So I told him, call me crazy, but I be seeing into the future. There we go. I fucking said it. Or I be having strong premonitions about shit. Like a certain incident happened, and to be honest with you, I saw it happen the day, like a few hours before or some shit like that. And I was like, oh man. And I thought about it. It was like, maybe it was something that I could have really prevented. Almost, though. Almost. Because he did say we were cool, though. But anyway, when I first met this supposed BMF, BAMF, I'm sorry, BAMF, not Black Mafia Family. BAMF, badass motherfucker. I thought he was a BAMF. He created content. As soon as he got his place, this nigga became complacent. Like, granted, you want to have nice things, but, when he didn't have much, he was always at lunch, motherfucking creating content. I was like, man, I fucks with that. And you a bad motherfucker too? I told him that. Well, I was going to tell him that. Because he's cool people for sure. But when I hang out with them, we don't do shit. We don't do shit. So, I was like, I was going to tell him that. But I was talking to him, and all of a sudden that shit came out of his mouth. That shit came out of his mouth. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But it's not just you, bro. I became complacent too, bro. Like, I was going to hang out with them, but I was like, we're not going to do anything. So, I just went and dropped the podcast in the new channel right on the spot after that, bro. I was like, it just came... Like, I consider myself kind of superhero-ish to a certain degree. If I'm on my Bruce Wayne shit, I'm okay. But sometimes when I'm hitting that Clark Kent shit, man, that shit be getting to me. Like, the only time I really feel like a superhero is when I'm creating content. It's the escape you need. I would create video game content, but I ain't got internet like that. Plus, everybody's doing video game content. But yeah, I told him, I was like, dude, we all we do is talk shit. Man, we got that. We got what these people want. that gift of badassery, you know? And we be going home doing not badassery shit. We just talk shit about being a badass. Man, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can talk shit and not be a badass by myself, but when two people are talking shit and not being a badass, that's bad. That's not good. Now, I told him, I said, man, you got boring. I got boring. He even said he's right. He said, man, I got boring. He said he got boring. He didn't say I got boring. Which if he did say, I would have agreed with him. But he never said I got boring. I said I got boring. I was like, man, we got boring, bro. We create content for the masses. They be watching us. Dude, I might need to put a burger in me. That shit wasn't enough. Hell nah. I might actually heat up a burger and put that shit in me. Oh, shit. This has been the Turns Means Universal podcast. Y'all go check out the new channel. It's in the works. I mean, well, I'm doctoring it up as it goes, but there's a new episode on there. It's a look into my content. So everything that I make, it's a what was I thinking? What was my mindset? All that type of information on basically the breakdown of, even the breakdown of my podcast, the breakdowns of my set, etc., etc. I think you guys are getting the picture. And that's for the after show. Y'all go check that out. Actually, this podcast is going to get an after show. And on the second channel. It's been fun. Next time I'll have more topics. Y'all enjoy. Renegade I Am. Content King, then we got a creation. Signing the fuck out. Don't throw your babies in the trash can.